Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In the previous video, we have completed user part of inventory management system project. If you have not seen that video, just go to the description and check out the link. So in this video, we are going to work on category. And here you can see this manage user form is little bit overlapping on this button. So we are going to just move these buttons little bit up. And let me log out this one and let me close this one. And let me go to the home page, and here we are going to select all the buttons. Let me minimize this one by one. We have to select all the buttons, and let me drag and drop a little bit up and then save this. After that, here we just need to run the file, and after that, if I click on user, you can see form is not overlapping on the above buttons, so it has been fixed. So now we are going to work on category. So let me close this one. Let me go to the over here. And now first we need to generate a new JFrame form for here. So manage category and press finish. And then we have to increase the size of this one is to 850, 600. And then we have to click on OK. Form size has been increased. Now we have to put a label over here. And the label name will be manage category. And then we have to increase the size of this one. So here right click on this, go to the properties, and then we have to go to this here and bold 36. And then here we have to search for I impact and click on close. After that we need to put it in the center of the page, and then we have to remove min max close button. So just scroll over here, just click on this one. After that, we also need to generate an event, and that need to be called whenever the page going to be load. So just generate that event, component show event. After that, here we need to place a table to display all the categories. So just drag and drop the category table over here, and let me decrease the size of little bit, and let me increase the height. Then we have to go to the table content, and from here we have to remove all the raw. So 1 2 3, and then we have to change the name. So we also need to remove 2 column, and here we just need 2 columns to display, and that will be ID, and the next will be name, and then we have to just close this one. After that, save this. After that, here we need a form. So let's place here a label, and that will be name. And then we need here a text field. So text field we need to place over here, and then we are going to increase the size of this too. So let's make it as bold 12. So I'm going to select this one, going to bold 12. Okay, close this. And let me also drag and drop a little bit down, as we need only one fields and one label over here. So let's increase the size of this one also. Let me remove the text from here. And after that, here we need to place few buttons. So let me place it one by one. So button, and this one is for save, and the next button which will be for update, and after that we need a button to reset. So reset, and then we need last button that will be for close this form. So let's write here close. Okay, and save this. And then we have to select all these buttons, and then we are going to make it as bold 12. So just click on bold 12 size. Okay, close this. Let me drag and drop a little bit right this buttons and save this. Okay, and after that you can see UI part is completed, designing almost. So now we have to change this layout to absolute layout. So just change to the absolute layout, and then we are going to place a label over here, and inside this one we are going to select icon that will be all page background icon, just place perfectly on this form. Okay, and double click on this image, and you can see label is visible. So just remove it, and then we have to just save this one. After that, we have to go to the source of this one, and here we have to just need to set location relative to, and here we have to just pass the null to load this page at center of the page and save this. Okay, after this, we also need to go to the home page and connect this page with our category. So double click on this category button to generate the event in home page, and then we are going to generate manage button. After that, we have to sorry, event we have generated, and then in that we have to just write set visible, and here we have to just set true. Okay, and let's get back to the manage category page. And now here, if I go to the design, we also need to change this variable. So change this one, so txt name, uh, txt save button, oh sorry, so btn, sorry, it will be btn save btn. And after that, here in update btn update, and btn reset, and btn close, this one. Click on OK and save this. After that, we need to store this data in our table, right? So till now we did not create it in table for category, so just go to the table.java file, and here these two queries has been already executed, so just comment this two query. And from here we are going to copy this part of the code, so st.execute create table, and here we're going to change to app user. Okay, so just let me paste it over here what I have copied from here. Let me format this one. Okay, why is this one breaking the line? Okay, so here we have to write st.execute create table app user, sorry, category. We need to change to category, and here we also need to change to category pk, and it should be auto increment type. And here we have to put a name, and that should be varchar, and it should be of length 200. And then after parenthesis of we have to close first, and then we have to put semicolon. Okay, it's still throwing the error. Okay, we have to put one more parenthesis, closing one. Okay, so here we have did not put the double okay, this one, so that's why it was throwing error. So let me close this one. Yeah, double quotes we need to put over here. Just remove the extra parenthesis from here, and you can see. So here you can see the complete query: create table category pk int auto increment, and it should be a primary key and name varchar. So let me run this file, and it will create a table in. Okay, we are getting some kind of error, syntax error is there. Okay, so here if I see, you can see this bracket has been started but it never closed. So here we need to just put a parenthesis, and then we have to close it and run file again, and you can see table created successfully. This message is visible. If I go to the database and use inventory, show tables, so it should show the two tables. If I go to the description of category, you can see the details related to that one. Okay, so category underscore pk, and is a int type, not null, primary key is there. Okay, so our table has been created to store. Now we have to go to the get back to the manage category page, and we have to go to the source of that page, and here we are going to create a variable that will be able to store the category primary key. So category pk is equals to 0. And after that, here we also need to validate the field, the name in update as well as add. So here we need boolean and validate fields, and here we just need to and here you can see in the parentheses we does not expecting any parameter, as we have only one fields, and in the both condition we need to validate those fields. So we does not need if or else conditions to verify that on which conditions which fields will be going to be validate. So we just need to have one field, so I'm directly going to write if or else condition only. So txt name dot get text and dot equals this one blank. You can see, in if it is not equals to blank, in that case we have to return false, and in else condition we are going to return, okay, and in this else condition we are going to return true, and save this. Okay, After that, here we have to go to the component.show, which we have generated previously. Here you can see form component show event that this was generated, and this one we are going to use to set the data. So default table model we need to write, and we need to import it from Java Swing table default table model from here, and the model, and to set the values or whatever we are going to get the from database, and that need to be set in our table. For those purposes we just need to, so here we also need to change the table name, so change variable name, so table category, click on OK, save this, and now get back over here. So table category dot get model, put semicolon, and then we have to write try catch block, and then we have to write catch block, and here we have to just write exception e, and inside the catch block we just need to put j option pan dot show messages dialog, and here we have to just put null, and here whatever the error generate we need to show that to the user. And then in the try block we have to write create the connection, write the code to create the connection. So connection, okay, so first we need to import the SQL, so here we just need to write import java.sql.asterisk, and let's scroll back over here. So connection, okay, connection, now we're getting options, connection con equals to, and from connection provider class which we have created earlier in the first video, that we are going to use to get the connection, and then we are going to get the statement and st.con dot create statement, this one, and then we are going to use result set to store the result rs dot, and then we want to execute the query, so execute query, and here we just need to write select a star from category and put semicolon, and then we are going to use while loop rs dot next, okay, and here inside this one we have to just write model dot add raw, and here we have to just write new object and remove this one with, and here we have to just write rs dot get string, okay, string type, so get string, and here we have to just pass the column name, so category underscore pk primary key id, and then after that rs dot get string type, and then we have to get the set the name, so name. So here we have to start with the model dot raw brackets new object, a square bracket, then parent curly bracket, after that rs dot get string category pk rs dot get string name, okay. So it will basically going to set our data in this particular table, and after that we also need to disable this update button, so whenever the page loads, so here we just need to write here btn update button dot set enable, and it should be as set as false, okay. After that we have to write the code for save button, so just click on save, and here we have to go to this, you can see a button save action performed event has been generated. Now we are going to get the value, so string name is equals to txt name dot get text, and then we are going to do the validation, so validate fields, this method we are going to call, and inside this one we just need to show the message, so dot show message, and here we have to just write the whatever the message we want to show, so all fields are required, it having the current one field, but you can just write the message, okay. And here in the else condition we need to write the code to connect with our database and insert the data, and here we have to write try catch block, so catch, and here we have to write exception e to catch any exception, whatever we are going to whatever will be generated. So after that, show message null, and here we have to just write e, and inside try block we have to create the connection, and connection con equals to connection provider dot get connection. Okay, and after that we have to create the prepared the statement. So prepared statement ps equals to con dot prepared statement, and inside this one we just need to pass the string. So here we have to write insert into category name, and the values will be values here, and we just need to pass the values. So just put a question mark over here. After that we have to write here ps dot string, ps dot set string, and here at first we need to pass, and then we have to pass the name, this name over here, and after that we also need to execute. So ps dot execute update this one and put semicolon. After that we need to show the message. So g option pan dot show message dialog, and here we have to pass null, and here we just need to write category added successfully, and save this. After that here we have to refresh the page. So set visible false, and the new visible will be the same page. So manage category dot set visible true. Just save this. Now I'm going to home page of this one, and I'm going to source run this file, and here I'm going to click on category. You can see form has been opened. Now here I'm going to write a test category, click on save. Category added successfully, click on OK. You can see it has been refreshed, and you can see the data. If I click on save, you can see all fields are required. We are getting the message. Okay, so now let's log out this one, and let me close this application. And after that we have to write the code for update and reset and all. So let's go to the manage category again, and then we have to go to the design. First we are going to write the code to close this form. So set visible true, false. Here we have to write false, and double click on reset, and here we have to write set visible false, and the new visible will be same page. So manage category dot set visible, here we have to just write true. Save this. After that we have to like whenever we click on the raw of particular table, this table, then we have to load the data in this name field. So populate that data in the name field. So here we have to generate a mouse click event. So mouse clicked event, and inside this one we need first index, on which index or raw the user has been clicked. So here table category table dot get selected raw, this one, and after that here we have to get table model. So table model, this one from Java string we need to import model, and then table category dot get model, and here we have to write a string here we have to get the id. So model dot get values at index we need to pass, and then the second value will be the column column first, which column we are getting values. So at first column here you can see 0 means first column we are getting the value, and in the first column we have stored the id. Okay, after that here we just need to set whatever the id is there. So category pk is there, so in that we want to save. So the value which we are getting is of string type, so we need to convert that string to string to integer. Then we have to pass to the category id pk. Okay, so after that we have to get the name. So in the same way, model dot get values at index, and here 1.2 string and txt name dot set text, and here we have to just write name, and after that here btn save dot set enable, and here we have to just write false, btn update dot set enable, and here we have to just write true. After that we have to go to the design section and we have to click on update. You can see event has been generated for the update button, and then we are going to copy the same code which we have written in the save button. Okay, so I'm just going to copy paste this line of the code from here, and here I'm going to paste it over here, and let me decrease the size of this one, and first let me format this line. Okay, so here the string name part will be the same, all fields required message will be the same, and after that we need to change over here in the query, so just delete this part, and here we have to write update category set name question mark where category underscore pk is equals to whatever the value we are going to pass, or whatever the ID we are going to pass. Okay, after that ps dot set string for name, and the same way we have to set for the uh, pk. Okay, primary key for category, so here we have to pass second, as this is the int, so we have to just write set int, and here we have to pass the category pk value, and after that we are going to update it, and here we have to just change the message to updated, and then save this, and other thing will be almost same. Yeah, so let's test it out. Our coding part of category is also completed, so let's see if it works fine or we having any error. So if I click on this one, you can see data has been populated to this field, and save button has been disabled, and update button is enabled now. If I write here 111 and try to update it, you can see category updated successfully. If I click on OK, refresh, and you can see the data whatever we have changed is visible in the name field. Let's write one more this. Let's write here category added. You can see the ID 2 and you can see the value. It means that our manage category part is working as expected. So this is all related to manage category. I hope you guys like this video. So please hit like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.